Buy the dip, short the VIX, fuck Bitcoin.
Yo, what's up, Team Nerd Herd Tribe, and welcome back to another Team Nerd Herd podcast, where if you want to do it right on this show, you collect what you like, man. And so, man, we decided to jump on here, man. I know it's a busy Sunday night. There's a lot of shows going on, but we thought, a lot of our investor homies out there in the comic world would want to check this out, man, and talk about this big-ass freaking dip that we had with all our coins, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all that were leveraged probably felt the face melt. And I feel bad, man. I'm sorry that happened, but you don't leverage trade, man, with Bitcoin and these altcoins because what I'm saying, like the face melt is real, right, Nick?
Yeah, man. What a crazy last day, right? So you're probably a little scared right now. A lot of new hands, especially if you come over here from the comic book world. Like I said, you're probably scared right now, but we're here to tell you it's not all so bad, and things actually look pretty bullish. So let's get into it, man. Should we talk about the charts first, or should we talk about the reasons why this thing dipped?
I think people want to figure out what the reason why is, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get into this one, man. Let's see why. Why, Nick?
Yeah, man. So it looks like about midday yesterday, a power outage happened in a main province of China, and apparently that province controlled about 40% of the hash rate of Bitcoin. And when the hash rate falls, Bitcoin falls with it, and so it plunged about 14% due to the power outage. And a bunch of other FUD you're going to hear about. People are talking about charges being filed and Turkey banning stuff and stuff like that, guys. They want to FUD you out of your Bitcoin. Don't listen to the FUD. The power outage was real. I guess, there is a conversation to be had about how centralized Bitcoin is in certain areas that control, too much mining. But man, institutions are going to come in tomorrow and they're going to buy a lot of Bitcoin. So,
I know us retailers did, man. And that's what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about what did you buy in the dip? Because I felt like this with me. For me, this morning, I texted Nick and I was like, I felt like this is healthy. Like that little upward face melt. What I didn't feel was healthy at all. Seeing all the altcoins jump, some of our altcoins jump, I don't know what it was, 100, 200%, 500% on some of them. And you saw Dogecoin going fucking 50 cents. Whatever it went to,
Well, check it out, man. A lot of people have short memories. Bitcoin, not too long ago, took a similar dip in the month of February. I'm going to pull up the chart here real quick and show you guys what I'm talking about here. And I think you will understand. So, right, here we are today, guys. Right now, we just experienced what is this, from the top to the very, very bottom of this wick, a 21% dip.
That thing wicked to 51, right. Man.
It hurt. It felt bad. I know I was looking at my chart when it happened, and it was just like, But if you look right here on February 22nd, we had a similar dip. This dip was even harder, right? I guess it had a couple different bounces in here, that kind of relief bounces. But check out this, how far this thing fell. So this fell from here down to this point here in the yellow. This was 25% or 26%. So 21% yesterday, 26% on February 21st through the 28th. So, guys, we felt this before. This happens in a bull run. When in doubt, zoom out, right? And if you zoom out, the trend is extremely bullish. Still extremely bullish. We're still climbing this ladder. We're still cruising on up here, from the lows here in November of 2020. But like I said, there was a drop here back in February 21st to the 28th, a 7-day drop that experienced bigger than this drop that we had last night. And we are still in this channel. We're still in this channel. We bounced off support here. This right here is where we're at right now. We bounced off of this level right here at 53,000, right? It seems to be where we found support. And we're climbing up, shooting up through these moving averages right here. So, each one of these moving averages is kind of, holding as its own kind of like resistance as we get back above and get back bullish. So, like I said, I'm more bullish on this. Things are starting to get, no longer overbought. We were overbought for a long time, So, yeah, man, get some Bitcoin because tomorrow they're coming in. The institutions, it's only a matter of time before Michael Saylor tweets out, oh, we bought, $3 million more of Bitcoin at a price of 55,000 to 57,000, and everyone goes, oh my gosh, I should have bought. So, when there's blood in the streets, buy.
Yo, man. And the thing about it, man, is like it's like a trampoline effect, man. If there's strong support wherever it fell to at 51K or whatever, I don't even know what it was, and it bounced right back up to 55. And whoever, God bless you, whoever was down there buying it that low, you know what I'm saying? Like on that millisecond, wherever it landed, like at 2 a.m. this morning when it dipped, like, yo, man, you made some money, bro. You made some money, man. I don't know who it was. We have no idea, like.
I mean, regardless, man. I think if you look right here, it has all these different levels of support and resistances that it's built over time, and it fell through and it knocked one of these, and it's going to continue on its way. We're bouncing here. This is on the 2-hour chart, on the 4-hour chart. We got to work our way through these resistance lines. These are moving averages, and once we get through these, it'll be fine. We'll start trading above 60,000.
And we already knew, man. I think me and Nick were talking this morning. I was like, man, we better buy some right now because if we don't, this shit's gonna be at 60K back to 60K tomorrow, and we're gonna be punching ourselves for not buying it. So, yo, man, like we always say on this podcast and in this show is like, buy the motherfucking dips, man. So that's what we did. I spent this morning buying the dips like crazy. And I got to say, man, are we back up? What'd you get on the dip? Man? What'd you get on the dip, bro? Oh wait, you want to talk about altcoin? You want to talk about altcoin season?
Well, let me look up ETH real quick, man, because like what I was buying on the dip was ETH, and ETH, just like Bitcoin, is still looking bullish, guys. So ETH, just like Bitcoin, experienced a similar drop on the 28th of February, right? Actually, not the 28th of February. Actually, ETH dropped actually after that. So here we go. Oh, there it is. Actually, 28th of February. So check it. ETH dropped 34% between the 20th and the 28th. Just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin drags the whole market down, right? When it goes down. It goes up, things do their thing. It goes down, it drags the whole market with it, right? So it went down 34% during that week, right? It didn't feel as bad because there was a couple different bounces here, some relief bounces, right? So here we are here today, and could we be experiencing a relief bounce? Possible, but overall, look, we're bouncing right off of this support level. We went 20%, and we turned this, which was resistance here, many times. This level right here was resistance. We turned that into support. Flipping resistance into support is bullish. This is resistance. If I think I could scroll back long enough. Yeah, so this was our all-time high when we made our first all-time high, forming this triangle here. So yeah, but yeah, let's talk about the news.
Altcoin season, man. Altcoin season, right?
All right. So yeah, guys, were we in altcoin season? Are we in altcoin season? The answer is yes. There's still a whole lot of gains that are out there. And there's some quick sites that you guys can go to kind of check out that information. This blockchaincenter.net.
Well, how about people that don't know what is it? What is an altcoin? I mean, I think there might be some people in the audience that don't know what an altcoin is, right?
An altcoin is any coin besides Bitcoin, right? So are we in the season when these are in flavor, where these are hot? And right now, this altcoin index is giving it a 98%, right? And if you scroll down, you can see the chart. We're way up here in the hundreds, right? So I don't know if it's right over here on the right-hand side, far right. Look at that. We're all the way up in the right-hand corner of this chart.
Yeah, I can't get there. Yep.
Yeah. So, maybe it'll cool down. Maybe this cool down will be updated on this chart or something like that, because, we did have some dips, but it looks like mostly everything has recovered. Scroll down some more. These are some coins that have performed better than Bitcoin. So as you see down there in black, Bitcoin is at that 54.7% in the last 90 days. Mm-hmm. Every coin above it has performed better than Bitcoin. Doge over there in the corner at 3,400%? No.
Doge is crazy, bro.
Was it? Oh man, regardless. Yeah, that's crazy. 3,000% is
right. Doge is 3,411%. So
it's almost irresponsible at this point not to have Doge in your portfolio.
I don't know, man. I mean, I gotta have some self-respect for myself, bro. I can't be buying them all. You know what I'm saying? I can't get myself, even though I know, like, the Chads of all Chads were like, yo, motherfucking Elon Musk is fucking pumping it and investing it. So am I. And I know they probably made more money than we have if they actually fucking put their money where their mouth is. But yo, man, I just gotta have some self-respect, man. I'm not gonna buy no Dogecoin, bro.
Hey, man, you can't. It's now a big cap. It's now a big cap. And So what up to the chat, y'all? What up, Bricks?
Yo, what? Danime's asking a question, Nick.
Well, I mean, so I kind of want to squash the word digital currency. A lot of these aren't necessarily digital currency. Some of them are. But I think a better word to call a lot of these things would be digital assets. And I think you should invest in both. Digital collectibles are going to, just like anything, right? Like a card company can make a bunch of baseball cards, can come into fashion. They can go out of business, and their cards will still be on the market, right? That'll happen with digital collectibles, right? There's going to be top shots, and there's going to be next shots, and there's going to be best shots, and there's going to be every company under the sun is going to make these NFTs and stuff like that, right? Can you invest in all of them? No. Pick what you like, right? That's what we talk about here at the show. Collect what you like, Mm-hmm. But as far as like a portfolio investment thing, like trying to make some money, digital assets, are a wave of the future. They're the backbone of a lot of these protocols. So the best way I explain cryptocurrency, I had a friend call me the other night, and he said, Nick, I have to explain this to my 70-year-old father, who's my business partner. He said, help me explain this to my 70-year-old father. And I said, okay, man, that's tough, man. He's a 70-year-old guy. I love him to death. He's from Germany, but it's tough, right? He's in Wolfgang, right? He said, so I told him, I said, look, Wolf, all right, imagine places on the internet where you want to interact with all their video games and all the things that they do and all the cool stuff, right? But you got to use their Chuck E. Cheese dollars, right? And then you want to go to this other place on the internet and play with their video games and do all their kind of cool financial tricks and all that stuff, but you got to play with their Dave & Buster's dollars, right? And it's the same thing, right? But it's coming to completely digital, right? So these are native tokens or coins that are used in networks, right? And that's the Dave & Buster's analogy, or the Chuck E. Cheese analogy. These are like different places, right? So invest in your digital currencies or digital assets. I hope I didn't ramble too long, and I gave you a good answer there, dude.
Man. I mean, I was looking at Dogecoin, and I was so I want to be I'm gonna be 100% transparent. I did buy Dogecoin like back in the day. Like if you got in within the last year and a half, you probably had fucking Dogecoin. It's like the weed of crypto coins. Like it's your you enter there, and then you kind of let me buy a little Dogecoin because it's so super cheap. So it was how much was Dogecoin? It was like, let's say January.
It was
right?
3/10 of a penny. It was 3/10 of a penny.
So I think I bought it at 0.002. So I bought maybe like $50 worth of it, right? And it hit 50 cents like last week. So that means it went up. Yeah. Did it go for? Let's say it went to 50 cents. Like just say it went to 50 cents. Yeah, just say it went to 50 cents. I have no idea. I don't try to keep up with Doge. Sure. We just been talking about it because it's had such a great pump. So if it hit 50 cents and I went at 0.002, that means I would have gone 250 times whatever I invested. So say I put in $50 in the Dogecoin at 0.002 and it went up 250 times, right? That's what we call 250 times steak dinner. That means like you got 250 fucking steak dinners out of it, right? Like it I don't even know how to say it quadrupled on your ass. So say like I put $50 in it, right? And it went up 250 times 50. I would have made 12. If I would have kept my shit in there, bro, I'd have made 12,500. Oh damn!
Yeah, a lot of people got rich off of Dogecoin this last week. So like, the fundamentals of Dogecoin actually started to add up. When Mark Cuban decided to invest in Dogecoin, and then he gave it utility. Dogecoin has always been this thing that's like a joke. It's 129 billion. Available supply, unlimited supply, right? But all it took was a billionaire with a bunch of different, like a web store, and says, hey man, you can buy stuff with Dogecoin on my site. And not only that, I won't sell the Dogecoin back into the market. Mm-hmm. That's when the stuff went bonkers.
Man, but it's 2 billionaires now have been pumping fucking Doge. It's Cuban and fucking and Papa Musk, bro.
Musk hasn't even said that he's bought some. He's always just called it a joke, and he just says he likes the memes. Like Mark Cuban really is the guy who gave it utility. He's like, you can use it at the Mavericks shop, and I was like, I'm not a Mavericks fan. Why would I want to do that? But the reality is, hey, Mark Cuban owns a lot of different businesses, and if this keeps going, I watch Shark Tank. I would love to be able to buy some of the stuff with Dogecoin, I guess, but we'll see.
And it's crazy, right? Like, cause I know Nick is he looks at a lot of those transactional coins like Dogecoin, and we're big on one like called RSR, and you're big on one named NIM, and we're talking about, I'm like, but why the fuck? I mean, those markets are already kind of cornered by Doge. How the fuck did that happen? Like that should be our coins, right?
Well, you're going to end up with all different kinds of payment systems on the internet, right? Because this is cryptocurrency, right? Partnerships. If Fortnite comes out tomorrow and says we're using Nimic's going to go to the moon, right? If Amazon comes out next week and says we're using Digibyte's going to the moon. So it's just Mark Cuban came out and said he's using Dogecoin for his internet business, which is the NBAshop.com/Mavericks, and it went to the moon. So like all this stuff is about who's going to adopt these things, right? So, and just so you know, there are so many different use cases, right? Like Ian was alluded to, there's payment systems, right? And then there's things that are like VeChain, right? Which is more like a, something that's used in what are they called? Supply chain. So, it's definitely, it's a whole new world, man. This stuff's crazy.
Yeah, man. But man, let's get it. I know they want to know what we came on here to say what we were buying on dip, because that's the whole thing. You see dips like these, and we knew it wasn't going to be a face melt. We're like, this. If it would have been a face melt, we would have woke up and the market would have been down 50%. When I looked at it, it was like 7% when we woke up, right? But actually, went down like 12%. Yeah.
There's no reason to be bearish right now, guys.
No.
Bitcoin is trading above 55,000 comfortably. Don't
comfortably.
There's no reason.
It did.
Yeah.
It didn't care. It was like, yo, I'm gonna get down to 51 and I'm gonna bounce right back up to 55. I'm like,
Dogecoin is staying around 20 some odd cents, guys. There's no reason to be bearish.
yo, man.
So let's get into it. What did I buy? First coin I bought was Synthetics. Guys, this coin is one of the few coins that hasn't pumped versus Bitcoin yet. It hasn't really pumped in this alt season yet. There's a few things that's holding Synthetics back, and it's, you know, ETH transactions to interact with the Synthetics protocol. But there is not much competition for Synthetics in its particular use case. Check this out. We're going to go to DeFi Pulse, and we're going to show you what Synthetics does versus its competitors. So Synthetics is number one right now on DeFi Pulse for total monies locked up, right, for derivatives platforms. And right now Synthetics has $2.4 billion locked up, and its next competitor has 388 million. The difference between 2.4 billion and 388 million is around $2 billion difference, guys. So there is a big gap between Synthetics and Nexus Mutual, and a bigger gap between Synthetics and FutureSwap. So right now on Ethereum, Synthetics is the biggest derivatives platform on all of crypto, right?
mm-hmm.
And its coin hasn't pumped yet, guys. So we go back to the Synthetics price. We go back to the Synthetics chart real quick. Look at this, just been chilling. Can you go to 30 days, maybe 90 days? Right there on the chart.
Got you. 90 days?
Yep.
Got you.
Chilling. See, it had a high around above $25, and since then has been just settling between $15 and $20, guys. When this pumps, it's going to pump hard.
Yo, look at that, man. Look at the dip, bro. I can't get there, but look at the dip. Like, you would have made money if you just bought the dip, because you already knew it was going back to 2021. You know, like.
Synthetics is going to pump hard. Synthetics, in my opinion, is at least a $50 coin. I think during this bull run, by the end of the year, it's going to see highs of over $200. I think you don't bet against Ethereum, and Ethereum is where all of DeFi happens, right? And Ethereum is going to find a way to lower these gas fees for the common person like you and me, who has $200 to spend, $300 to spend. We're not big ballers, right? We want to be in the game, but at the same time, we don't have, we can't, get rid of our entire comic book collection all at once, right? So, get Synthetics, understand that, hey, this thing hasn't pumped yet, and it will pump. It's one of those things where the fundamental analysis the technicals haven't caught up with the fundamentals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And what was I going to say? I know it's something that we all know here in the coin market. Like if there's a really good use case, which Synthetic has, and it's proven. It's getting proven right now. Binance has actually created a synthetic token for Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that once that launches, sky's the limit to these synthetic tokens that actually match the stock market. So people are going to actually that can't trade in the stock market, can't trade, or in countries that you can't trade in the stock market or in other markets. They're going to create these synthetic coins where they can. And who's the leader right now in the synthetic network, right? I mean, we're looking at it right now, and it hasn't even pumped. And there's another rule to this, right? Everybody's gonna get their turn, and synthetic hasn't got their turn yet, right, Nick?
Exactly, and that's basically what we're looking at. We're looking at Synthetics hasn't pumped. If you go back to that altcoin chart real quick, right? The altcoin season chart.
Gotcha.
Look at Synthetics. It's below Bitcoin at 15%. It is the last. It's right there. It's the last of the 200. So Synthetics is easily gonna just jump up above other chains like Neo and FTT Exchange and I don't know, even XRP and things like that. So guys, Synthetics is on Coinbase. It's already on one of.
You already you don't, all you need is a Robinhood. You could buy Dogecoin. Is it still on not Robinhood? I have no idea, bro.
But you can't spend it from Robinhood, right? So
oh
like,
yeah, you can't
you
transfer
got to
off network,
buy
yeah.
Dogecoin on Kraken or on Binance or someplace like that, right? So,
Yeah,
but
man.
I got to tell you guys, Dogecoin, it might stay. Maybe the bottom is 20 cents of this thing forever. Who knows? There's a lot of wallets that control most of the Dogecoin out there.
Mhm.
There's like 9 wallets that control 25% of all the Dogecoin. So,
Who knows, man? It's a celebrity pumped coin, and I always look out for those. If I see celebrities pumping a coin, and you're in you were in one, right? What's that one coin that was on KuCoin that you had? Tron, right?
Yeah,
A celebrity
yeah.
pump coin.
But if you see Tron, look, Tron's pumped 300% right on this chart. TRX,
TRX,
right in the middle.
right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pumped 300%. So versus Bitcoin.
Maybe we should go for the celebrities nowadays, bro, because these motherfuckers are face mounting, bro. Like it's like face mounting up,
But eventually, the tech is going to survive, is going to prevail, right? And that's why something like SNX, something like Link, where Link is only pumped 80 some odd % versus Bitcoin, right? Link is going to everything is going to have its turn. Everything's going to have its day in the sun, right? Solana is pumping.
You got your day in the sun with Phil.
Right, Solana's pumping crazy hard and no one's using it, right? So like there's everything's gonna get its day in the sun, guys. Buy the stuff that hasn't pumped yet, and get ahead of the wave. Don't chase the pumps.
This motherfucker, I don't, man. It still has me like, god damn. I mean, yeah. I had the question in my head like the other day, like it's a fucking meme coin, man. But when like I posted it to like Nick, like when are we gonna take it serious? Because it's fucking serious money now. Like it's a serious coin. I mean, no matter how much we meme it, it's serious. It's making money.
Bitcoin's back above 57,000, guys. Like I said,
right now,
no reason to be bearish. All right, let's move on to the next token.
There you go.
We're going to talk about Energy Web Token, guys. So Energy Web Token had a big news day the other day. Big news day, followed by this giant dump, right? So this giant dump is kind of burying that awesome news that was received, and that news being that Google is backing Energy Web Token. If we could pull up the article there. Google is one of the biggest companies in the world. Everybody uses Google, whether you have an Android phone or you just use Google in your daily life asking it questions, right? So Google, this giant company, is backing their first cryptocurrency, and it's called Energy Web Token. And what they are trying to do is they are trying to make crypto more climate efficient, guys. Mm-hmm. So when everyone talks about how Bitcoin is bad for the environment, Bitcoin's bad for the environment, these guys are trying to squash that narrative. So either you get down with some Energy Web Token right now at $18, or you get left behind, guys. There's only 33 million tokens, or no, 100 million tokens, I think, of Energy Web Token out there. Let's go back to the chart. And yeah, you can see 100 million tokens, and the chart's just been kind of just chilling, for the last kind of day. Hasn't really done much since it's news pump, right?
It's a 7-day.
There's a 7-day, guys. This is the first crypto that Google has pumped or backed, right? So it's just not on Coinbase yet. It's not on Kraken US. It's on Kraken Europe. So I'm sure they want it on Kraken US, and I'm sure that's coming.
Yo, Nick, are they just partnered up with Google, or do they have other partnerships?
They got partnerships with General Electric. They got partnerships with Shell. They got partnerships with all different kinds of energy companies. Volkswagen. These guys are going to, they're possibly going to map out, all of the transactions that electric cars go through, all of the transactions that the energy grid goes through. These guys are good. This is a huge, huge token, and like I said, these are crypto assets, right? So
and information's power, right? Information's it's not only power, but it makes people wealthy, it makes companies rich. Google is one of the most information-rich companies around, right? Like that's what they do, is they collect information and they sell information. Energy Web Token, of what I've read, is that they collect a ton of information on energy, how it's dispersed, how it's used, how countries use it, how can they make it more efficient, and just imagine how much information they're going to have to sell and give to other companies that are going to want that to help their bottom line. And I also look at Energy Web Token. Like I'm going to be real. I don't have it yet, but because I've been lazy, because I've been buying other shit up because I just was like I need it. But I'm going to be getting into this. Don't worry. I'm hoping it'll stay at 20. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping it'll stay at 20. But like I think you'll agree with this. Like this Energy Web Token is like the energy supply chain management of energy.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I think that's a great way of putting it, man. And I think, you could look at this company, like an ETF for clean energy through crypto, because they have so many partnerships. Yeah, guys. I mean, I don't want to sound like a salesman or something like that, but this is my pick. This is what I'm not financial advice. This is what I'm spending my money on is Energy Web Token.
I need more. I need to get some. Like I'm just kind of on the sidelines right now. And it was above $21 the other day during the big pump. It was like 21, 22. And I was like kicking myself, but now it's back to 18 and I need some more capital.
And if you guys don't have access to, I think Eli says he has holding ADA and Doge, he doesn't have access to most coins. A lot of this stuff aren't easily accessed, right? You have to go to different sites that you're not comfortable with, like KuCoin and stuff like that, and send your money over there, But guys, it's worth it to be in before it goes to the super easily accessible exchanges, right? Mm-hmm. If you're in before it gets accepted by Robinhood, if you're in before it gets accepted by Coinbase, if you're in before it gets accepted by Kraken or Toro or whatever, right? You're in before the regular people, right? Because right now you're a regular person. You're just saying, hey, I'm playing within the bounds that I'm given. Once you started venturing out and being a little risky and taking some risk, and you're going to get a lot of reward when those coins get adopted and the research that you put into it, knowing that there were solid projects, that they had merit, and they were valuable enough to make one of these bigger exchanges with that clout, put them on there. Hey man, that's how you win, man. That's how you get those huge pumps, man. That's how you get in ADA before at 3 cents.
So Lewis, you got to get
before it gets to $1.
You got to get in before the sheep, man. The lions get in before the sheep. You know what I'm saying? That's how markets work, man. You have to be the lion. You got to get in there before the sheep follow up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's as a surfer, man, you got to see that set coming before everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You got to be right in the right position to catch the biggest wave of the set, man. And it's the same thing here.
This is crypto, a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? And we are in before most of the super smart money. If you're here and you're buying crypto, you're in before most of the smart money, right? And just hanging around like the regular Coinbases and stuff like that is not going to get you that super edge, right? And you're going to make money. I'm sure you will. Right, but you're not going to get that edge that you're really looking for, and that's times 100 times 1,000.
But then there could be a chat out there that says to me and you, Nick, but you motherfuckers didn't hold your Dogecoin.
Hey, you got Shiba?
Shit.
You got Shiba coin? I guess that's a conversation for another day.
Oh, fuck. You fucking Chads out there holding your Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Hey, more power to you, man. Like, fuck you guys. But man, this is my darling favorite, man. I've been talking to y'all about VET. I talked to you guys VET about a while. Look at that motherfucker's back at 26 cents. Yep. God damn. VET don't give a fuck about like fucking dips, man. Yo, let me tell you about VET, man. So VET's a supply chain management coin. Like they want to help companies learn. They want give information for companies on where their products are, where they originated from, and the whole thing about this is it's a corporate layer, but it's also a retail layer, because when this thing goes live, for us, we can scan like QR codes and figure out, is this bottle from Italy, really from Italy? And we're gonna scan it. And we're like, no, that shit's from Lodi. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll show where its origins are, how it got there, and how it got to us. And for companies, it actually tracks their supply chain management to make sure things are on time and things are efficient, how to make things more efficient, how to like create a better bottom line for them, and new technologies they may need. But yo, man, the biggest thing about this motherfucker, right, is like they fucking partnered up with Salesforce, man. They've been partners with a lot of people, like with China and Walmart, a bunch of companies in Europe. I love this one from the beginning because of that, because they had partnerships with all these different companies and it made so much damn sense. Like, yo, man, like this is for me. If I want to figure out if my sushi's real fresh, I can like scan a QR code and it'll tell me when that sushi was made. You know what I'm saying? Or when that soup was made or whatever. When you go to like Rouse and buy you like something out, off the rack or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it could actually tell you that stuff. Like this is something I can actually use in real life. And that's kind of what I want to, that's what I want to invest to. I want to see things that have that big idea, but also is putting that thing in practice. And if they, if they trip up here and there, hey, that's part of growing up. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to walk. You got to be able to crawl. Right. But they partnered up with Salesforce, and this is the big thing, right? This is some big ass news, for me, because this means that in a gist of it, Salesforce creates apps for other companies, right? They create other apps to help companies become more efficient, more known, make their product more known and easier access to like the retailers like us, right? What VeChain is going to do is going to be a layer in all of those fucking apps, man. Like if you think about it, Salesforce is going to use them as a layer in all these apps to help companies track whatever's going on in their supply chain management, which means like VeChain could be a layer in every corporate, every corporation, every company, and whatever it goes through Salesforce. Like it's going to be a layer of, it's going to be not even just a layer, but a fabric of everyday life. And I know I bought this cheap. We had this a long time ago, I think in our first or second show here, right, Nick? When it was about like 4 cent, 0.04, right? Like about 4 cents. I mean, me and Nick had been in this way before that. And we believed in this company way before any of this pump happened, just because of what's going on. And I bought this on the dip. I bought more. I knew it was going to mess up my my average, my buy average. I bought it at around 21 cents earlier this morning. And yo, look, man, it shit's back up to 26 cents. Because VeChain don't give a fuck, man. VeChain don't give a fuck because VeChain's real. VeChain's here. VeChain's doing its thing. I'm looking at this thing going to $1. It may go way beyond $1, but hey, man, like I got in pretty early. I know Nick got in pretty early. I mean, I had this conversation with you, Nick, right? We had this conversation like on Friday, right? We had this conversation on Friday morning. I was like, yo, man, did you see VeChain? It's at 20 cents, man. Like it may get to $0.25 by next Friday. And then 3 hours later, I was like, yo, fuck, it's at $0.25, bro. We were just like face melt. We were like, what just happened? What just happened, man? What just happened, yo? So I mean, it's at 26 cents. If you're looking at it to go to $1, you have at least a 4 time there, right? So if you put $100 in now, your $100 will be worth $400 when it hits to $1. But this is it's a darling. I mean, this was my little small cap, right? My little mid cap, small cap that overnight became one of my large cap holdings. And then now I'm like, and I was telling Nick, man, I was like, yo, man, I need to get my big cap game up because I'm so into mid and small caps. And then this fucker popped up. And I'm got you. If VeChain's, I got your back, bro. I got your back. It lifted me up. It lifted me up. Well,
let's hit on the ultimate big cap. The only, as Jordan from Conquer Investing says, the only trade that matters, right? Oh, but he's talking about Bitcoin, and I'm talking about ETH. Right? ETH is the only trade that really, really matters. Yes, you should be trying to get some Bitcoin. Yes, it's going to the moon, and now institutions are buying. Wait till they get a load of ETH. ETH is the Internet of Things, right? ETH is the layer of the internet that's going to change the world. ETH is trustless crypto functionality and decentralized applications. All of the coins that we talk about, that we love, all look at ETH as a milestone, and if they're not built on ETH, right? So ETH, guys, ETH could do another times 10 from here. Some experts have come out and said ETH is worth anywhere from $20,000 to $4 million a coin, right? So And right now, this could be your opportunity to get in on the ground level at around $2,000 to what would the internet would call the next Bitcoin, right?
Yo, it's
We
back up
know,
to it's back up to 2,200, man. That dip's over,
right?
bro.
The dip's
Fuck.
over, man.
Look, man, the
Right?
dip was at. Look at that. Look at that. It was at this morning.
But ETH will go above $2,500. ETH will scale. Do not bet against Ethereum, or do bet against it at your own risk. I just wouldn't.
And the thing about it is, like, I bought. I mean, those are the 2 coins I bought on the dip. I put in. This is what we do. Okay, this is what we do. We never buy the pump. We never buy the. We never buy the FOMO. We always stack our money and wait for these dips, because we know these dips are coming during the bull run. And I had a little kitty for this dip, and me and Nick were like, yo, it's a dip. Let's party while everybody's fucking face was melting. We were buying this shit. We don't care. We know we're not worried. So the reason why you want to have buy Ethereum on a dip is because you need this to make transactions, right, Nick? Like, you need this to be in your wallets for transactions, just in case the real face melts. The real face melt happens, right?
There's a multitude of reasons why you should be buying ETH, right? If you are a savvy enough person to understand how the internet works and you understand where we're going, right, you should be buying ETH. I'm going to give a shout out to a YouTuber, the Coin Bureau. He just put out a video this morning as to why you should be buying ETH. Go check out Guy's video, the Coin Bureau. He's going to say it in a British accent more eloquently than I can ever say it, and in more detail than I could ever say it. But guys, if you're here from the comic community, if you're here from some like the card collecting community, this is like buying Amazon early. This is
your Amazon,
right?
Danime. This is the Amazon of the Amazons right here, right, Nick?
This is Amazon. This is eBay. This is all of those things rolled into one, right? Because ETH is the platform where people are going to make other tokens that are going to become household names, right? Just that's all you really have to know. It's where you make the tokens that, like the synthetics token we're talking about, is an Ethereum token, right? It cannot. All of its transactions happen on the Ethereum blockchain. So, like I said, go watch Guy's video after this video, and just know ETH is super important.
But what if you're not a believer or a maximalist in Ethereum? Like, what's your hedge? What's your hedge against ETH?
My hedge against ETH, I mean, because I don't think anybody should be a maximalist, but I think the other 2 contenders, right, are Polkadot and Cardano, right? Like, everyone is into ADA. Cardano has a lot of talk. I think there's going to be a put up or shut up moment here soon for Cardano in the next 6 to 8 months, and we'll see. I know Polkadot is about to get launched, and there are a bunch of blockchains already that you can interact on the Polkadot or Kusama or Rococo test network, and that's a lot farther along than Cardano is. And I wouldn't bet against Dr. Gavin Wood, who was a part of Ethereum, same as Charles Hoskinson from Cardano. But Gavin Wood, man, don't bet against that guy.
And these blockchains are very tribal, right? They're super tribal. Like Ethereum is super tribal. The DOT network is super tribal, and fucking ADA is fucking tribal like a motherfucker.
I would beg to differ about DOT, man. Here's what I'd say about DOT. It's going to work with Ethereum. Its big thing is interoperability, right? So it's going to bring in other blockchains, like Energy Web Token is going to work with Polkadot, and its Energy Web Tokens is its own blockchain. What we're headed towards with Polkadot, which is probably one of my more bullish tokens, is we're headed towards one network, multiple blockchains, right? Mm-hmm. And so that can work with Ethereum as well.
So I'm looking at DOT right here. So DOT, where is it, man? DOT right there, 125% gain. You know what I'm saying? Did we see ADA up in here, man? I don't know if ADA's in here.
Yeah, ADA's on there. Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, there it is, right here. 242% gain. I mean, I don't think DOT has even got his pump yet, man. I think DOT's just like, when's my turn? When's my turn? You know what I'm saying? Like, and DOT's pretty decent price right now. I think at the dip it was like $35. It was 42 last week. I mean, on Friday. It's still, I think it's still a pretty decent buy because, I mean, we're looking at DOT to maybe be $150, $200 coin in the end. You know what I'm saying? So
DOT is about $38 right now. And
damn, bro, like the pump's over, bro. You guys, yeah, man, the pump is kind of like it's equalizing the hash is equalized already. So, but these are all really good coins. I mean, look at BNB, bro. God damn, BNB.
Yeah, but those things have already pumped. Like
yeah,
we're saying, like find the ones that haven't pumped. The dots, the links, the
all
ADAs,
these right here,
you know?
here. Here. I would say from right here. Oh, I mean, it's from right here, right? Theta.
Yeah, Theta. Yeah,
that's already pumped though. That's pumped. Yeah. So, yo, man. But I want to thank everybody for joining us, man. I mean, the thing about is like why we wanted to come on is like we're not going to come on when, just when things are, when everybody's having a party and everybody just got 500% gains. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, we love those days too. We love those days, but I mean, we're like Steve Jobs, man. When Apple went IPO, like everybody's partying, and we're just like, we walk in an office, everybody's partying, and we go straight to our fucking desk and we keep working, because it's never over. It ain't over till the fat Bitcoin sings, man. Right, Nick? Like it ain't over. You know what I'm saying? So we want to be here when we want to be here with you guys when the shit's falling, when people are trying to thinking about jumping off buildings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on the pumps or on the dip, man, we'll be here. On the face melt, we'll be here. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in it to win it with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So what do you got? What do you have, Nick, too, man, to help everybody understand this?
Just when in doubt, zoom out. Know that the fundamentals are still bullish, and tomorrow's a big day. I fully expect institutions to come in and step in, and Bitcoin will probably be traded above 60,000 tomorrow, and ETH will be knocking at that door of 2,500, and it'll be like nothing ever happened. And the only thing that took giant hits will be your altcoin bags, and we're still pumping. But this kind of stuff brings down the greed, and this is good. Don't leverage trade, and yeah, man, if you want to do it right, invest in what you like.
Bam. See ya.